guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about letting go of a toxic relationship. So to clarify, there are many ways that actually define or explain a toxic relationship. So for one, a toxic relationship can be a relationship that you don't feel accepted in. It can be a relationship where you feel like you're being disrespected. It can be a relationship where you feel like you're being abused emotionally or physically. It can be a relationship where you just don't feel happy. You're always stressed instead of happy. When you're in a relationship, it's supposed to be your place of peace. It's supposed to be your place of joy. But the moment you start feeling like it's a job or it's something that ruins your happiness and all of that, then that relationship is not healthy. And when a relationship is not healthy, it is definitely a toxic relationship. So previously I posted a video about knowing the difference between love and lust. So go back and check out that video if you have not done so yet, so that you can be able to understand the difference between a real relationship and a relationship that is unhealthy. So let's get down to it. I'm going to be giving you 5 points which explains, or rather the steps that explains to you how to let go of a toxic relationship. So without further delay, let's get down to it. First step of letting go of a toxic relationship is to recognize and admit to yourself that you are in a toxic relationship. So it's like a sickness. For you to be able to cure a sickness, you have to recognize that you're sick and admit that yes, I'm sick, before you can actually go further into looking for ways to cure yourself, isn't it? So the same thing applies to a relationship. The first thing you need to do is to recognize and admit that you are in a toxic relationship. So that is where the whole healing or letting go starts. So number 2, avoid blaming yourself. So I've realized that most people, when relationships don't work out, they go out there and beat themselves up for the failed relationship. They blame themselves and actually try to find ways or excuses to cover up for the fact that their partner was not a good person or that the relationship was toxic itself. So don't beat yourself up. If something was toxic, if something was not working out, it is not your fault. All you have to do for yourself is to just accept that it is over, that it was toxic, it was not good for you. Don't let your partner manipulate you or make you feel bad, and they'll be blaming you or saying that the reason this isn't working out is because of you, because you did this and this and that. Don't allow that. You have to appreciate all the effort you've been putting into that relationship. You have to give yourself self-support before you can actually go out there and seek it from other people. You have to realize that you've done all you can to make the relationship work, but it didn't. So it's not your fault. All you can do now is to just let go. Number 3, end the relationship and cut off all ties. So it's not going to be easy to end a relationship. It doesn't matter whether it's a good relationship or it's a toxic relationship. Relationships are never easy to end. So you gotta gather the strength to be able to end it with the understanding that it was not worth it. So when you end the relationship, you shouldn't just end there. You should go as far as to cutting all ties with that person, because we know there's that thing when you have just broken up with your ex, and then they'll keep contacting you, they'll keep calling you, they'll keep sending you messages, being just a lot of things will just come. Remember, a toxic person will never admit that I'm toxic. An abusive person will never admit that I'm wrong. So sometimes you have to take it in your hands to take action and make sure that you're the one who actually cut things off. So don't go around stalking that person, checking out their social media, checking what they're posting, checking what they're doing and all of that, calling them, hoping that they'll apologize. Honey, there's no such a thing. A toxic person will always be toxic. Even if they apologize now, they will come back and repeat the same things that they did before. So the best thing for you to be able to heal is to cut off all ties with them. So delete their contact, block them on social media, and just stay away from them. Don't even want to know what's going on in their life. Don't even ask, don't even check, just try to focus on a new path of healing for yourself, because the journey is not going to be easy, it's going to be difficult. So for you to be able to focus on healing, it's for you to get rid of everything that actually reminds you of that person. Should it be text messages, should it be pictures, should it be any kind of memories that will actually remind you of that person, get rid of all those kind of things, cut all connections, cut all ties with that person, so that you can be able to move on. Yes, I know it's not gonna be easy, it's actually the worst. You feel like crying your lungs out, you feel like you can't even sleep, you feel like you just need to keep on reliving those memories so that you can. It's difficult, I know, it's difficult, I know, but the best way for you to be able to heal, my dear one, is to get rid of all memories and cut all ties with that person. Which leads me to point number 4, which is to accept that it's over. Acceptance is very important on this journey. You have to accept that the relationship is over. Don't look for ways to go and try and revive the relationship. Don't look for ways to hope that the person will come back and be a different person than they were before, because that is not a thing. It's very rare for a person to be actually willing to change their ways if they've been very abusive or paid to you. It's very rare that that could happen. So you have to accept that this relationship is done and done. There's no going back. What I need to do is to just get over it and find something new in my life to focus on, because reliving or going back to the same thing is not going to help you. It's just going to keep hurting you even more and more. So accept that the relationship is over and move on. So it's going to be hard, it's going to be very, very hard, which leads me to point 5, which is seeking support from friends and family. It is very important that at this very kind of time where you're going through this kind of trouble, this kind of pain, this kind of stress, you need to be able to be surrounded by the people that you love, the people who will give you comfort, the people who help you through this journey, the people who actually be there for you. And then you can remember that at least I have people in my life who actually love me for me, the people who actually help bring back that smile, help bring back that. As hard as it is, ending a toxic relationship is way better than remaining in one just so that you don't have to go through the pain of a breakup, because toxic relationship is a continuous life nightmare. It's a very continuous one, it's a very painful one. If you feel like you're in a toxic relationship, let it go, find a way to get over it, heal, and you will thank yourself later. You will look back and be like, I can't believe that is me, this is me, I can't believe I came all the way from there. So guys, thank you so much again for tuning into my channel. Please go and like and subscribe into my channel if you haven't done so yet. Should you have anything to add on to this video, please feel free to do so down below. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Love you. Bye.